Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of my wax stash. Part 1 was scent of the month scents that I had, and today is going to be the licensed bars. So just a recap on the scent of the month, which was part 1. I had 27 different scents with a total number of bars of 146. So today I'm going to do the licensed collection. There are 37 different scents in this section. So I'm going to go ahead and try to go through those as quickly as I can without talking hopefully too fast or skipping too much information. So I've got my list here of in alphabetical order of which ones I have, and I'm gonna try to go through it that way. So I'm gonna and I tried to put them in alphabetical order in my rack here. So the first one here is from the Aladdin collection, and this one I believe says Arabian Nights. Yes, Arabian Nights. So to make things easy for finding the scent notes, I think they're on the inside of the box. I actually have still the collection. So let's see. Arabian Night says bergamot, yin-ylang, I don't even know how to say that, and crystallized musk. Oh, and then it goes into different languages with the same words. Okay, so those are the scent notes for Arabian Nights. I do remember liking this one when it came out. The scent Coal Sniff is really, really nice. Of course, it has kind of a perfumey scent, but I like that. I think the Aladdin set didn't do as well as probably they would have liked. My guess is because the scents in general just weren't very strong. I'm actually looking forward to, now that I have these all pulled out here, to actually warming these again, because I don't know, maybe they've sat long enough for the oils to really cure, as we say. So I'm looking forward to trying the Aladdin set again. So okay, Arabian Nights, I only have one. And again, I say I have one because I have one loose, right? One in my open sets, whereas I still have the set. So technically I have more, but one that would be in what I'm putting in my inventory. The next one is also from the Aladdin collection, and it's One Jump Ahead. And let me pull that box back out again. One Jump Ahead says tangy orange, ripe apple, and vanilla. Sounds good. And I think originally when I smelled them on Coal Sniff, when I first got them, Arabian Nights, because it had that perfumey smell, was my favorite in the Coal Sniffs. And warming, I think my two favorite scents were One Jump Ahead and the next one, which is Prince Ali. I think those were my two favorites warming. So I really like One Jump Ahead. Again, it has the tangy orange, ripe apple, and vanilla. So it's a fruity scent. Again, they weren't very strong. They were very, I would say, light to medium kind of throw. But smelled really, really nice. The other one here, Prince Ali. And Prince Ali, the scent notes, oh goodness, I'm having a hard time finding it. Okay, bright lemon, smooth musk, and warm sandalwood. Definitely scents that I would like, especially since it says lemon. And even though it said lemon, I'm looking at the bar now, it's very polka dotty. They're not, given that I've had them for quite a few years, because the Aladdin came out probably in early 2019, and I mean, still perfectly dry. There's no oiliness to it, and I mean now sometimes we get bars and within a month or two, they're starting to look oily. So this one's actually held up very, very nicely. Ooh, this one, I'm hoping it's because maybe it's sat and cured or whatever, but this one smells really good. The Prince Ali. Again, bright lemon, smooth musk, and warm sandalwood, which are all scents that I would absolutely love. I'm hoping that it's going to do much better now that it's been sitting for such a long time. And I'm noticing that there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed, and I only have 4 open, kind of, so my extra one's actually still going to be in the box. So Prince Ali, did I mention on the other one, the One Jump Ahead? I'm sorry, I don't think I said. On One Jump Ahead, I also only have 1. Prince Ali, I only have 1. And then the other one that is loose is A Whole New World. The collection was so pretty. All the marketing on the outside was done so well for this collection. I really thought they were really, really nice. It's one of the things that attracted me to the set. So A Whole New World says plumberry, violet leaf, and white woods. Okay, so it seems that in the loose ones, the one I don't have loose is Friend Like Me. And Friend Like Me said sapphire mist, blue cyclamen petals, and magnolia blossom. Just to let you know. So again, Whole New World, plumberry, violet leaf, and white woods. And this one, the bar actually looks really, really nice. I mean, no weird dots or anything. And also still in perfectly good condition. This one has a very fresh scent to it. I don't really remember this one all that well. And on the loose, I have 2, which means I enjoyed warming the other ones probably more than this one. I probably originally started with 3 would be my guess. I probably used 2 of each of the other ones and only used 1 of the Whole New World. Again, based on sniffing it here, it has kind of a fresh scent. And fresh scents for me are kind of hit and miss. I don't always think they're great, but sometimes I do. So again, that one I had 2 of. So the next one is from Alice in Wonderland, and it's We're All Mad Here. Now this one I totally regret pulling out of my club. Totally regret pulling it out of my club because I really, really like this one. It says, let's get lost in Wonderland alongside vivid notes of tart plum, strawberry, and pink sugar, all sparkling with a bright burst of fizz. I don't remember it being like a really super fizzy, like in the Bring Back My Bar, there was Wild Black Cherry. That one to me, was it Wild Black Cherry? No. There was another one in the Bring Back My Bar that was a very fizzy. Maybe it was black. Well, can't think of it right now, but it was, to me, it was a very fizzy scent. And here's one. It's not super wet, but it's starting to get a little. This one is just so fruity. It's just so nice. And even though it says tart plum, I don't get like a really tart kind of scent to this. And this would be one where the strawberry would be done perfectly, mixed with the sugar and the plum. And that little burst of fizz, I think, is more just to kind of liven the scent and just make it feel so fresh and vibrant when you're warming it. It is so, so good. And again, I have said it's similar to Monstropolis, so it's not going to be exact, but it is very, very good. And I so regret taking this one out of my club. I did it because I wanted to put Monstropolis in, and I thought they were similar, so I thought, okay, I'll just keep one. And technically, if I had the choice, I would actually keep We're All Mad Here instead of Monstropolis. I really enjoy Monstropolis, but I think I like We're All Mad Here more. So we're all mad here. Luckily, I still have 6. So that's a good thing. And I'm not going to hoard it, but I'm going to be a little sparing about it because I like it so much. Now, if it comes back, I will put it in my club and I will start warming a lot more of it. But oh my gosh, that is such a good scent. Love it. Then I have Twitter Pated, which was the Bambi collection, or, in the Disney section. For this one, I have an old catalog to look at, because they would have been in the catalog back then. So Twitter Pated says, spring is in the air and it's waiting to sweep you off your feet in a swirl of sun-kissed Meyer lemon. Oh my gosh, I love Meyer lemons. Morning dewdrops and lush wild moss. They probably could have stopped at Meyer lemon and I would have been happy. I think I only picked this one up. Let's see, let me double check. Yes, I only have one. And I think I got this one as it was being discontinued. And I thought, you know what, I've never tried it. Let me go ahead at least and grab one and put it away and totally forgot about it. And here it is now. I've pulled it out, so I will be using it hopefully soon. For being a Sunkissed Meyer lemon, I don't get much of that. I think I'm getting more of the dewdrops and wild moss. Maybe on warm, oh wow, kind of a grassy scent, at least for me. Which I don't usually mind if I'm expecting it. I don't think I was really expecting it. I'm hoping that the lemon drops the lemon comes out more, but truly I get a very grassy green kind of scent on the bottom. All right, well, I will warm that and be finished with it then. Then I have Cinderella Happily Ever After, which I never picked up when it was originally available. I don't know, I wasn't technically interested, I guess, back then when they, because this would have been when I first started buying. I wasn't really interested in it, and it came back in 2020 when they released the Cinderella Carriage warmer, which I didn't pick up the warmer, but at that point I took the opportunity to at least get a couple of the bars. And it says, find your fairy tale complete with storybook ending in a sweet, subtly romantic bouquet of gardenia, forget-me-not, and frosted lemon. So those sound really nice to me. Again, back then I would have read that anyways and thought, oh no, I don't really like florals. I'm not going to bother with that. And then I started to like florals. So let's see. Cinderella. I have 2. So I picked up 2 when it came back. And I think I picked up 3 because I know I warmed one. I warmed one. And I thought it was nice, very floral. So I have 2 left and I will enjoy those. Then one that was discontinued at the end of the fall winter catalog. It had been in that catalog. And let's see, pull it out of the description from this catalog. And I was very sad that they discontinued it. So I put it in my club because I don't know when it might ever come back. So that was Dumbo. Dumbo Circus Parade says, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest scent on earth, featuring sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. It is a fantastic scent. It's very citrusy. It's very vibrant. It really is very, very good. And you do get like a creaminess to the scent. And I guess that maybe also, between the creamy peach and the vanilla bean, you get a creaminess, and I get a little bit of ever so slight kind of hint of like a mango scent, the fresh mango. But it's more citrusy than anything else. So the sweet clementine is probably what comes out the most. So again, Dumbo is in my club. I will get more of it. And I have 7 right now. So it's not the one that I have the most of, but I do have 7. Then from the Frozen 2 collection, I have A Dance of Autumn. And what did I do with my, oh, darn. Well, I think I have a description here somewhere because I forgot to bring my little, I actually have the whole, when it came out in this really cute box, and I did buy one set like that, and I've never touched that one. So I actually have all of them, but loose, I don't. So let me see if I can find it real quick. I know it's here. There we go. Dance of Autumn. Fresh notes of apple float on the wind through forest woods, conjuring the spirit of swirling leaves. I don't really remember this one. I had 2 other ones that technically were my favorites, and then the Sven one came out recently, which I only picked up one when it came out. For being it says apples. Fresh notes of apple float on the wind through forest woods. I do get more of the woodsy note, conjuring the spirit of swirling leaves. Yeah, I get that more, and I would say the apple kind of provides a little bit of a sweetness to the woods. It doesn't smell like, but it, in essence, based on the notes, it kind of reminds me of Hemingway. They don't smell the same at all, but it's kind of like that woods and that apple kind of scent. This one has more of the outdoor woodsy and leaves, and it's really nice, really nice. It doesn't smell very strong here. I don't even remember warming that one. I don't know if maybe that's the only loose one I picked up, and I only had the other one in the kit. Let's see, Frozen 2 Autumn. Is that what that one is? I have 1. According to this, I have 1. And then this one, which was my favorite from the Frozen 2 collection, is The North Calls. I really like this one. The North Calls. It's the Elsa bar. And it says an empowering mix of berry and grapefruit. Fruity scents that I like. Lily of the Valley and a touch of marine urge you to discover the truth. That little touch of marine I do get in here. And it gives it kind of like almost like a little minty note. Ever so slightly heading in the minty kind of path. And I say that because my favorite thing was to always melt the North Calls with 2 that had come out around the same time in a Bring Back My Bar, which were Whiteout and Mad About Mint. I would, in my Accord warmer, which has the 3 dishes, I would put the North Calls in one dish, Mad About Mint in another one, and Whiteout in the third one. And it would just throw wonderfully and make the whole area smell super fresh and minty and perfect for like in January. Gosh, I would love that. So the North Calls was my absolute favorite. I remember that by the time I had warmed it and determined that I really, really liked it, I hadn't put any of them in my club. So by the time I decided I liked it, it was too late. I couldn't even add it to my club. So the only ones I have were maybe 1 or 2 that I picked up when it was available. And then I think maybe it had gone in the clearance for super short time. I don't remember, but I think I got some more that way. And let's see, for the North Calls, I have 5. And yeah, that's one that I actually kind of save for that January time because I still have some of the other ones that I mentioned, and I love mixing those 3 together. So that's the North Calls. Then pull these 4 out because they kind of go together. And the next ones I have from the licensed collection were actually the Jelly Belly wax bars. So I have green apple, juicy pear, and I was just watching a video from Melissa, and she was talking about the Jumpin' Jelly Bean, and she mentioned she was talking about the Jelly Belly Juicy Pear, and I kept thinking, got that. It has sizzling cinnamon and toasted marshmallow. So I'm trying to remember, and I still have my box that they originally came in, and I remember they came with a little bag of jelly beans in there. And let's see, I don't think this is the whole set. It's not the whole set. I had already, I guess technically oh my goodness. I actually, in the box, have the other one that I didn't realize I had, and it's in the box, and that was the Tutti Frutti. And then another one of green apple. Probably because I did not like Tutti Frutti at all. Didn't like it. I think I must have gotten 2 sets and did not like Tutti Frutti at all. So never bothered to pull it out of this box. And I wasn't crazy about green apple. So still have I had used that one. That's the one that I actually used a little bit of. And how about the Tutti Frutti? Yep. And the Tutti Frutti, I had used some of that, and I just happened to put them back in the box. That's what it was. Didn't like Tutti Frutti at all, and I found green apple just to be a little too pungent on the green apple. I love to eat green apples. I love the tartness, but I didn't like the tartness that came through in the scent. But I was laughing because I actually still have the jelly beans. I probably was thinking, I'll eat them later. I'll eat them later and share them with the kids or something, and put the box away. Still sitting in the box. So I still have the box with the jelly beans and a couple of the bars. That is crazy. And it was so cute the way they did it, because you would have the bar right here, and then I think they had put the bag of jelly beans underneath this so you would see the jelly beans. And let's see. So I like to keep the box. I think it's cute. Let's see. I thought maybe it would have the descriptions on here. All right, maybe it's on my sheet of paper. Hopefully. I really thought they were going to be on the list there. Well, they basically are going to smell the way the candy is supposed to taste. So, again, Tutti Frutti, I did not like at all. Sizzling cinnamon, I find super strong in the cinnamon scent. I find it's better, for me, it's better to mix with something else that maybe I want to add some spice, but I don't want to have just full strength cinnamon. Even though I love cinnamon, full strength cinnamon in a scent to me can be kind of too strong. So I did like that one. Juicy pear, I really liked. I love that smell of the juicy candy pear from a Jelly Belly. Super good. Toasted marshmallow. We have toasted marshmallow in non-licensed, which actually recently just came out for the Easter collection. And they're similar, but they're not exact. And I really thought this thing had notes in it, but I don't know. Maybe it's there and I'm just not finding it, not seeing it. Looked on the bottom. Nope. I don't know. Maybe it came with a little piece of paper or something on the inside and I lost it. Oh my gosh. This toasted marshmallow does smell really, really good though. I think the non-licensed one probably smells a little bit better, but that one would be a very good secondary. And then the green apple, which I said was just too tart for me. So No. And then let me see if I have the, let's see, green apple, I have one. Juicy pear, I have one. Actually, green apple, I guess I have two. Sizzling cinnamon, one. And toasted marshmallow, I have three, because that one was my absolute favorite from the collection, and I had put that one in my club for just a couple of rounds just to get a couple extra in there. So I have three of the toasted marshmallow. Then the next bar was one that I really, really enjoyed, and that was from The Lion King, Circle of Life. And I hear the song in my head when I just saying that. Oh, wow. Now this one is super wet. I think you could see that. It is juicy. Gosh, but I really like this one. And I don't think it did that well when it was available for sale. It was actually in the catalog for spring, summer 2020. And it says, as the sun rises on a new day, golden amber drifts over sandalwood and a hint of vanilla mirrors the delicate balance of life. For me, Circle of Life was a very earthy scent. Very earthy. Maybe the sandalwood and the amber together. I guess it must get maybe... I don't know that I would call that sweetness from the vanilla, but maybe it kind of keeps it from smelling too woodsy and earthy from the other stuff. But I really, really enjoyed this one. And speaking of the jumping jelly bean, I actually mixed this once with jumping jelly bean because I wanted to try something different, and it actually did really well. I remember my son coming into the room and saying, "What is that, Mama?" And I said, "Hey, that's Circle of Life with Jumpin' Jelly Bean." He's like, "That smells pretty good." And it's probably because that Jumpin' Jelly Bean is just vibrant and sweet and candy-like, and it mixed really well with the earthiness of Circle of Life. But I had this in my club at one time, and I took it out. Again, in cleaning my club many, 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 many times. Let's see, The Lion King. Where are you, Circle of Life? Circle of Life. I still have 4. So I look forward to using those 4 because I enjoy the earthy kind of scent that it gives off. Next on my list is The 9 Realms from Marvel. And I like this one. I thought it was pretty good. Let's see. It says... a heroic mix of lime zest and blue tea keeps you connected to the universe, while lavender lightning really packs a punch. I don't get like a lavender. I don't remember lavender in it. To me, it comes across as the perfect scent for a young man, a young guy, between, let's say, 8 and maybe even 15, right? The young guy who's not a little bitty boy anymore, and he's not quite a man. And I mean, you want their rooms to smell good. I don't hardly ever find that, but man, those teenage years are really rough. Really rough. But this is what I want their rooms to smell like. And every time I smell it, that's what I think, that a young boy who keeps his room clean and likes his toys. And that's what I picture. I mean, I actually like it. I find it to have, me personally, to have kind of a, that perfume cologne kind of scent, but not so strong that it's like this man that you smell, or not even perfumey and like a girl. To me, it's more of a boy, and I think it's perfect in that category for that reason. So I think I had several of that one. I am down to 2. So I'm going to enjoy my last 2 that I have. Because I think it's in the catalog, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it's still available. I just haven't gotten any because I have so much, and I still have 2 of those. So, all right, next, let me keep going. I have Mickey Mouse and Friends. And Mickey Mouse and Friends says, celebrate everlasting friendship with a fragrance almost as sweet thanks to Georgia Peach, which would have thrown me off way back when, because as I said before, I wasn't a peach person. Accented by pops of orange peel and vanilla. Yeah, and this is one I have not warmed this, but this is one where the peach for me does not work. At least in the cold sniff. Yeah, I absolutely, would never have bought it back then because of the fact that it said peach. But I think I had gotten it at the end of one season just because I was like, you know what? I've never tried it. I'm going to get it so that I can try it. But in this one, the peach this is not the kind of peach that I like. I've said with peach, I love to eat a fresh peach, but don't give me canned peaches. Like, no. Give me a fresh one. I don't like canned. So it's kind of maybe along those lines. I like certain peach scents, but not that one. That's not the kind of peach I like. So let's see. Mickey Mouse and Friends. I actually have 2. So I think I must have picked up 2 just to give it a try, thinking, oh, I've heard so many good things about it. I'll probably like it. Haven't tried it yet. Then Love and Kisses Minnie, because it was being discontinued and I really wanted to try it and see what I thought. Haven't tried it yet. It says the sweetest girl is the one you never forget, and this fragrance, bursting with bright red berries, fresh apricot, and creamy vanilla, captures her everlasting charm. And in the I think it's supposed to be kind of pink. It doesn't look all that pink there. It looks very peachy on the inside. It's obviously started to turn colors. I don't think I've had it that long because I kind of thought I got it when it was being discontinued, but who knows? Berries for, I'm getting the apricot. Not really getting berries that much. It could be on warm that it does, but I get more of the apricot from that. So let's see. Mini. Love and Kisses Minnie. Just one. Because like I said, I picked it up when it was going away. And then I'm not going to really discuss too much on these 2, but I just also have Totally Minnie and Oh Boy, which are in the current catalog, but they are licensed, so I put them in this group. So I have one of each of those. No, I do not. Totally Minnie. Mini. I have one Totally Minnie and Oh Boy. Did I not put them on my list? I don't see them on here. Well, I guess that would change my numbers, wouldn't it? I do not see Oh Boy or Totally Minnie on my list. Uh-oh. Well, that won't change it too much. But Oh Boy, I know that I have that one, and I think that's part of 3 or 4. But I remember on one of the party orders that I closed, I wanted to get, I got 4 because I did a 6-pack and I got 2. I remember that the Stitch bar was no longer available, but I wanted to get a couple of the Angel because I remember liking that one more than Stitch. And I figured, okay, and let me just get a couple. And then I got the balance in the Oh Boy because I really, really like that one. I think that one is so good. So that means I have one Totally Minnie, and I either have 3 or 4 Oh Boy because I actually have been warming that one. I really, really like it. So next one on my list is Monsters Inc Monstropolis, and that is such a good scent. Monstropolis says a monster dose of mandarin, watermelon, pineapple, and lush palms await in a world like no other. I will say that I personally don't get pineapple from it. Oh, my poor bar. I don't know. Is that wet or Yeah, barely, but it's got like a bunch of little dots all over it. Like little, almost like somebody had taken it and poked it with a needle. Oh gosh, it smells so good. Maybe that is pineapple, but the way it mixes with the mandarin and the watermelon, gosh, that is so good. It would kind of like peach. I say I don't like pineapple most of the time. It would be the right pineapple for me. This is, gosh, and again, it does remind me of We're All Mad Here. But I do like We're All Mad Here more. So Monstropolis, I have 5. So back to 6 We're All Mad Here and 5 Monstropolis. So I'm good to go on those. And then I have Mulan, Not Your Everyday Dragon. And for that one, I have Feed Your Garden Spirit with sweet papaya nectar, juicy mango, and a delicate touch of red ginger flower. And I like this one, but this is one of those ones that I have to be in the mood for. It's not bad, but I don't tend to like tropical notes. So papaya, some of those very tropical kind of scents, I don't tend to like. I find them too strong, and I like strong scents, but I don't like it to be overbearing or overpowering where that's the only thing that's hit me. So I can't remember what I've mixed it with, but I used to mix Mulan with something and enjoy it more that way. So Not Your Everyday Dragon, I have 6. So it's going to take me a little while to get through that, but I hope to get through it this summer. Then my favorite in the license collection, although I don't know, We're All Mad Here would probably be like right up there, is Jack's Obsession. And that one had come out, obviously it came out this past October for the Harvest collection, but it had come out the year before. And that's when I tried it and I loved it. And I think the same thing had happened where by the time I tried it and decided I liked it, I couldn't put it in my club anymore. And I had several of them, but I couldn't put it in my club. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'll never have it again. And when it came back, and I remember looking for it when the fall winter catalog came out, and I was so disappointed because it wasn't in there. I had hoped that it would make it into the catalog, and I was very disappointed. And then they announced the Harvest collection, and I was so elated, so happy, because I thought it's going in my club. It won't matter how many I have of this one, it's going in my club, and I can't take it out because it's that scent that I was so disappointed that I didn't have. I don't know. I probably could get to a certain number and decide, yeah, it's time to come out, but not right now. Jack's Obsession. Let's see. Do I have pretty sure I do. Yeah, here we go. Jack's Obsession. Eureka. This cauldron full of apples spiced with clove makes for a ghoulishly grand brew. And I've said before, I absolutely adore apple scents, and this is just a kind of tart apple cider. It's like a beautiful apple cider. Like you get one of those really good mulling spices and you put it on your stove with maybe like some apple juice or something. Oh my gosh, that's what this reminds me of. I just love that scent. Absolutely love it. Jack's Obsession, I have an even dozen. And technically I have a baker's dozen because I was very blessed, very, 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 very blessed when they released it last year. And they had come out with the 4 different labels. On my very first order, I got one of the limited editions. So that one's put to the side. That one will not get used. It's my limited edition one that I will keep. I never got the limited edition from the Halloween Town, but that's okay. I got one and I'm good to go with that. So speaking of which, the other one is Halloween Town, which was the other one that was released when they re-released the Jack's Obsession. And that one says scream for a sinister potion of cranberry, apple, spice, cedarwood, concocted in the dead of night. And I really enjoyed this one when it came out last year. I don't enjoy it as much as Jack's Obsession, but it had that cranberry apple. Oh, somebody was backing in my driveway. Cranberry apple and cedarwood is a really good combination. I like that cedarwood in there. I think it adds a really nice depth and touch to the scent. And for that one, Halloween Town, I have 13, and I know I have so many because I wanted to take it out of my club. I didn't want to keep that one in there, even though I really enjoy it. Again, it's for a time of the year where I'm probably going to enjoy Jack's Obsession more, or I want to use it more. So I wanted to have a supply that I could have for quite a while without having it just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, because I wanted to make room in my club for some other things too. So I made like a purchase where I had done like 6 bars at one time kind of thing. And I had it in my club for a little while. So it's definitely out of my club now. So I've got 13 to keep on using. Then I have from, they're actually current right now because they were actually just re-released on Monday. And that is the NHL Fresh Ice and the NFL Gridiron Rush. And I like both of these. And I was looking at the little mini warmers that they released as part of the launch that they did on Monday, and they are so nice. I don't watch sports, but of course I had to go look at. I'm originally from the New Orleans area, so it took a long time for our Saints to finally make it to the Super Bowl and win. And even I watched that because my dad was a huge football fan. So I had to go look at least at the little Saints mini warmer, and it is so cute. I love the detail on the back where they, instead of just regular holes, they have like what looks like the playbook or something. You got the X and the arrow, and just so cute. I liked it. It was really, really nice. Don't know that I'm going to get one again because I'm not a big sports fan, but I thought it was really, really nice. And I think they're doing pre-orders right now, right? So that you can get it later in the year. So anyways, Gridiron Rush. Let's see. I know I have a scent description here somewhere. Here we go. Supercharged citrus and crisp apple. Set the stage for game day on the gridiron while a dash of fresh cut grass and sleek sandalwood surge into the end zone. And it makes sense that they would put a fresh cut grass scent in Gridiron Rush. I mean, it has to do with football and, they're on the turf. So I actually like this scent, but I think I've mentioned before that I almost have to be in the mood for it. I've warmed it before and thought, I was a little disappointed. And then I warmed it on another day and thought, oh my gosh, that smells so good. So I think it has more to do with what mood I'm in, the temperature outside, how it feels. So there's like certain days where this is like perfect. And I actually enjoy, I like the fact that it has citrus and then the apple. I don't really get apple so much. I get the citrus and I get that fresh cut grass. And fresh cut grass was actually a scent that came back in a Bring Back My Bar not too long ago. And given that it says fresh cut grass, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know that I'm going to like that. But I said, I'm going to try it. And I loved it. Loved it. I didn't keep it in my club, but I really, really enjoyed it. And I like it in the Gridiron Rush. I think it's really good. It's not a pungent kind of grassy scent. It's more of a sweet grass scent. So the other one is Fresh Ice, and I'll tell you afterwards how many I have of each. Fresh Ice, cold air, and icy mint face off at full strength while the slap shot of sandalwood brings home the win. And I know I've said in several videos how much I love Fresh Ice. I love that super fresh minty scent that it has. It does absolutely wonderful. I actually even like putting it in the mudroom, which I said I don't go into very often. The mudroom has like a second set of stairs that leads to where the room over the garage is. So I have a warmer there, and I like to put it in there, and that scent will travel all the way up the stairs, and you can smell it up there, and it smells so good. Fresh, minty, love it. Just fresh mostly. Let's see. Fresh Ice, I have 9, and Gridiron Rush, I only have 4. So I know Gridiron, I know they're both in my club. I actually put Fresh Ice in my club originally, and then I kind of went back in and later and put in Gridiron Rush while it was still available to put in there. But I think I get it like once every 3 months, so I'm not going to be getting I'm not going to have like a ton of it. Next is Phineas and Ferb, Best Day Ever. And that is a really nice scent. Where's Phineas? Phineas, where are you? Phineas and Ferb, Best Day Ever. Mandarin, strawberry, and lush palms with hints of mischief and adventure to make the improbable possible. And I can't think of the doctor's name. I loved the doctor's name. I think he was my favorite character on the show. I tried to watch it every now and then when my kids would watch it. It's Mandarin, strawberry, and lush palms. I probably get a little bit more strawberry than mandarin, and I think I get the lush palms the most. So I liked it, just not one of my favorites, but I do like it. And where is Phineas? I should have put these in better order. Best Day Ever, 6. So I have 6 of that one. And then another one that was just recently re-released because these had come out, I think, a year ago. And that is Stitch and Angel Experiment 626 and Experiment 624. So these were from when they were originally released back then. And where's my description? Okay, Stitch. A specimen like Disney's Stitch requires the perfect formula, and this beaker full of Valencia orange, pineapple nectar, sugar cane, and sea salt mist is the sweetest catalyst. Okay, and then Angel, a unique creation like Disney's Angel, calls for a complex concoction. This mischievous mix draws you in like a siren song with a blend of goji berry and blackberry, reacting just so with sweet vanilla cream and sugar cane. I really didn't think I was gonna like Angel because I've never eaten like goji berry fresh. I would buy like the goji berry dried to look like kind of like raisins, and I would put them in smoothies when I was making smoothies a while ago, like trying to make fresh, healthy kind of smoothies, and I'd put some goji berry in it. But I tried to like eat one just like that, and I didn't like them just like that, but I didn't mind them in my smoothies. So, off topic here, but Stitch smells really good. Fresh, Valencia orange, pineapple nectar, sugar cane. I think I get more of the sea salt mist actually, with the background of the fruitiness, but that sea salt mist gives it that salty kind of feel to it, like almost like a salty air with fruit in the background. And warmed, I do remember that I liked Angel more. It's sweeter. It has more of that, what I would think, girly scent. It just smells really good, like a sweet fruit kind of thing, creamy sweet fruit. I like them. All right, so Experiment 624 Angel, I have 6. And of course, I would have had the same number with Stitch, because Stitch I have 4. But like I said, I just recently bought 2 Angels. So otherwise I would have had 4 and 4, but I have 4 and 6. Then these three kind of go together. This one came out more recently. It was released when they did the, originally when they did the Child Buddy. And then I think, again, when they did the Child Warmer and the Child Buddy. And that was Mandalorian Air of Adventure. And Coal Sniff, it says silver mint like Mandalorian armor surrounds crisp bergamot and earthy sweet geranium, while a touch of eucalyptus and bright orange zest. Oops, I don't have the rest of it. Okay, but based on that description, it actually smells really good. And I don't know, I think with eucalyptus, I would expect it to smell stronger. But Coal Sniff, I think it smells really good. It has a very fresh, non-overpowering or overbearing kind of smell. It just smells really nice. And I remember when I warmed it, when I first got it, it smells a little stronger now. But when I first got it and I warmed it in the half bath with the door closed. And I remember walking in there and thinking, do I need to change the wax? Like, because you tend to forget when you do so many warmers, you tend to forget, did I change this recently? Has this been sitting here? And I'd look at the wax and, you know, it's a green color, but, you know, you don't always remember what you put in. And I'm thinking, do I need to change this? And I look at it and I think, what is this? Because I couldn't smell it. I was like, maybe I left this in for too many days and it needs to change, because I could not smell it at the beginning. I just thought it was pretty much almost non-existent. It was just so hard to smell. And again, small bathroom, door closed. It should have done well. So I've been holding on to my bars and hoping that the scent is one of those that needed to cure something and that it will improve. But I like the scent, but I just did not get anything from it when I warmed. And I have 6 of them because when I smelled it, I thought it smelled so good. I got extras. I should have warmed it first before buying more, but I think it was with the limited time offers, you know, you don't want to miss out on them selling out before maybe you want to get some more. I didn't necessarily want to put it in my club and have it where I'm waiting on it to come in. I just wanted to have several for use, to be able to use it. And so after having smelled it, I thought, ooh, it smells really good. Let me get some more. Wound up with 6. Actually still have 6, so I must have had 7. And just disappointed in the fact that it didn't perform for me. So I'm hoping that eventually it will. Then based on that, previously, these came out a while back now, and that was the Dark Side and the Light Side, the Star Wars collection. And these were actually meant to be warmed together. The Dark Side is a red, and the Light Side is a blue, kind of to mimic the lightsabers, red and blue. Or actually, is it blue? Yeah, I guess so. But when you put these together in a warmer, it turns purple, and it's a really nice color. And let's see, what do I have? Where do I have this? Dark Side. Dark Side says, feel the power of this fully armed and operational fragrance, churning with lavender, Madagascar ginger, vetiver, and agarwood. Not really sure. Light Side says, feel the force all around you. It's here, there, in the orange groves, morning mist, and even the driftwood at the ocean's edge. So the red one has a darker scent, more, I would say more kind of on the manly side. And the light side one has more of a soft, fresh kind of scent to it. At least that's the way I remember them. Yeah, I get like a soft, fresh air kind of scent to this. And I thought it did. Individually, I think I liked the blue one more. Yeah, I get almost a like a manly, almost peppery kind of scent to the red. Definitely a manly kind of scent. But together they blend really well, and I like the color. So for Star Wars Dark Side, I have 5 and 5. So I have 5 of each, and I think I tried to keep it that way so that I'd make sure to have the same amount of bars so that I could mix them all the way through. Then from a collection, wow, I think this one might have been early 2019. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 2019. And that was when they came out with the Toy Story collection. And they had the buddies for Woody and Buzz Lightyear, which I had to get because you can't have one without the other. They are so adorable, absolutely adorable. And I wanted to get the wax too. So I have Woody, Reach for the Sky, and Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond. And they are so good. So good. Let's see. Buzz Lightyear. Blast off to a galaxy of endless imagination where fizzy orange and black currant are cosmically balanced with plum blossom and sugared raspberry. And I think I heard several people have the same reaction. The Buzz Lightyear comes across when you're warming as a considerably grape scent. Oh my gosh, and it has this fizzy note to the scent. Even when you're smelling it, it's almost like you smell something fizzy, like you're smelling a soda pop that's fizzy. But it definitely comes across, I guess, the combination of the plum and the raspberry and the black currant in the mix, they come across as grape. And it is really a nice scent. I really like it. I don't know that Woody did as well. Woody says, in a world full of possibilities, the sky is the limit, but you still feel grounded with white oak, sandalwood, and an uplifting touch of vanilla. When I smelled Woody and I warmed Woody, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I can be quite different when it comes to scents. Again, I said I really liked Lion King. It was a very earthy scent. I liked chillin' and grillin'. And I know that probably if I did a survey on people watching this, probably over 90% of you would say nope to chillin' and grillin'. I liked it. It's very strong, very strong. Like that's a 1 cube kind of scent. But I liked it. And I really liked Woody. And what I got from Woody, the best way for me to describe it, and kind of funny and weird at the same time, when you think about Woody being a toy, it smelled like sawdust to me, like fresh sawdust. That's what I get from it. And I know it's got to be the oak and sandalwood together. But to me, it smelled like fresh sawdust. And I loved it. I mean, I love woodsy scents. I don't always like tree scents, but I like woodsy scents, wood scents. And I love the fact that it smelled like fresh sawdust. I mean, to me, it smells like, you go into the garage or wherever your handy person is, right? Whether it's the man or the woman, and they're out there and they've got their circular saw going and they're going through a big piece of lumber, and you get a certain scent from the fresh sawdust. And that's what I get when I smell the Woody bar. I really like it. I really, really do. So Woody, I only have 2 bars left. So I have been hoarding that one because I like it so much. And then Buzz, I only have 2 of those. So I have been hoarding those 2 because they're just unique and I like them. And I don't want to get to that point where it's like, well, it was nice, I'll never have it again. I like to be able to at least grab the clamshell and smell it and enjoy it that way. But who knows? That's me. All right, I've got 2 left. 2. And the first one here is a recent one. It was in the at the end of last year. It was part of a collection, and it is Just One Bite, which was from the Villains collection. And again, I do have the other 2, but I have the whole set together. So, Just One Bite, basically apples. It's such a good scent. I love it. Let's see. Just One Bite. The temptation is too much to resist. For me, it is. Temptation is too much to resist when poisoned apple hidden deep in forest woods blends with warm cinnamon and menacing black molasses. And there is just a note in there, and I think someone has pointed out that it's probably the black molasses that I'm smelling. It just, gosh, I love it. And I think it was Melissa that said to her it came across as, I think she said like beer. And I thought, yeah, I guess I could see that. Maybe like a beer note in there. I don't like to drink beer, but sometimes I like the smell of beer. And gosh, and again, I love apple scents. And it's just that little different note that just doesn't, I love Johnny Appleseed. I love just plain apple. I love the Jack's obsession with the kind of the cidery kind of scent that it has. And I think I love this one because it just has that little special note in there that takes it from just being an apple scent to that just different kind of thing. And it's a pleasant different for me. I mean, I'm sure if you don't find that little note pleasant, then, you're not going to like it. But I actually do. I think it smells so good. I remember warming it and thinking every time I'd walk into the room, I'd keep thinking, what is that? What is that? It just, oh my gosh, I just love this scent. Love it. All right. Just One Bite. I only have 3, but that one is in my club. Definitely in my club. Gonna stay there. And I would really like it if that one came back in the fall winter catalog as one of the licensed bars. That would be awesome. Awesome. Then my very last one is one that I've actually had for quite a while. I think it recently came back. And that is 100 Acre Wood. It had been in the catalog earlier when I first started buying, and it had been removed from the catalog. And then when they came out with the Winnie the Pooh warmer, I think it was last year they came out with the Winnie the Pooh warmer, that's when it got put back into the catalog. And it's such a nice scent. Let's see. Oh, it's in... I'm trying to find it on my paper, and I know it's in my catalog. My old catalog that has all the different Disney scents, including like Ariel, Belle, Cinderella, Mulan. I'm just putting it there, hopefully so you can see it. Let's see, 100 Acre Wood. Grab your favorite hand and wander through a friendly forest swirling with cotton blossoms, wild jasmine, and sweet, cozy vanilla. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I think it's supposed to be kind of like lavendery color. When I open it, the inside looks very gray. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. It might come across better. That's the lavender side. It still looks lavender on the bottom, but the inside looks gray. But changing colors, I've already proven to myself that doesn't make a difference. I've warmed a bar that the color had completely changed. Perfect performance. So I don't care what color it is. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Kind of floral. It kind of reminds me, I always thought that this was kind of like a very soft, sweet lavendery scent. It doesn't have lavender in it at all. Cotton blossoms, wild jasmine. But but that's kind of where I would equate it, as a very soft, 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 soft lavendery kind of scent. Again, it doesn't have lavender in it, but I can't reiterate the soft. I love this scent. I think it's beautiful. I think it would be absolutely gorgeous in a baby's room, in a nursery where maybe you don't even want the scent to be very strong. You don't want it to bother the baby. You just want to have this beautiful, beautiful scent that when you walk in to go look at your baby and just stare at your baby for hours, that you're enjoying a scent that you just think smells good and soft and, kind of like, I don't even know if they still make it, because, haven't had a baby around the house in forever. They used to make this stuff that you'd put in your baby's hair, and it'd make you just want to smell the baby's hair all day. It just smelled so good. And I think Johnson's baby shampoo kind of does that too, but it's just that kind of scent that you just want to keep smelling it. And I think it's so, so good. And I don't think I have two. Okay. So I must have picked them up just to kind of have them because it's just such a beautiful scent. So that is the License Bar collection. Like I said, I have 37 different scents, and I put the paper underneath the bars. Let me see if I can move these real quick, because I don't want them to all fall while I try to grab the paper. Otherwise, I can't tell you how many I have in total because it's covered up. Would have helped if I'd moved it first. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so license, 37 bars, a total of 137. So yesterday, scent of the month, I had a total of 146. License bars, I have a total of 137. So between those two, that's 283. So 283 bars between scent of the month and license. So for my next one, I'm probably, oh goodness, maybe I'll do the combination of discontinued and maybe the clearance flash. That's going to be a long one though. Just kind of warn you, I may have to skip names of or scents of bars and maybe just show you the bars and kind of keep going, because otherwise it's going to be one of those super, 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 super long videos. And this one's already too long as it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have most of these bars, or if there are any of them that, you wish you would have gotten, or wish it would come back. I definitely want to know, if you tried Woody, what did you think of the Woody bar? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.